Did you have a hard time last homeschool year gathering your homeschool portfolio together and you want to find out a way to make it way easier for you when that time comes again? Well, today I have just the tip for you. Hey guys, it's Vani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to share with you my main tip for helping you guys with your homeschool portfolios at the end of the year, and that is just to start at the beginning. If you guys want to see what's in my portfolio and how I put it all together, check out this video here, and I also have another video on what goes inside your portfolio. So today I just want to give you guys a big tip and show you guys how you can prep your homeschool portfolio throughout the whole year, starting at the very beginning of your homeschool year, so that when the end of the homeschool year comes, your portfolio is already done. So all you guys have to do is grab a binder and research some free homeschool printables, or you can make your own, or you can download mine here. And these are just copies of things like your homeschool goals, your homeschool curriculum, the field trips you're going on, the reading log, things like that that are going to help you keep your portfolio organized. The first thing you want to do is fill out the paperwork, fill out your homeschool goals, fill out your homeschool vision, fill out all the curriculum that you've chosen to use for this upcoming homeschool year. Then take some subject dividers for all the subjects that your kids are learning about this upcoming homeschool year and just stick those in the binder. Now, whenever you go throughout your homeschool lessons and you find an assignment that you'd like to share with your evaluator, or something that you really enjoyed that your child did, you will take that assignment out, and instead of storing it with the rest of their homeschool stuff, you would put it straight into your portfolio with a date on it and everything. Put it right into the subject. So if it's an English paper that they wrote, put it into your language arts subject. If it's a heart lesson in math or something that they had to do creatively for science, just go ahead and pop that right into your binder under the correct divider. As your kids have finished up their reading selections, or you have finished any of your read alouds, go ahead and jot it in your reading log section that's inside your portfolio. When you come home from field trips or before you go ahead and log that in to your portfolio. I know a lot of the times I forget what field trips we went on and what books my kids have read throughout the year. So just go ahead and fill it out and make it a habit of filling it out at the end of every homeschool day. So what you could do is just leave it out on a desk or somewhere, and at the end of your homeschool day, as you're wrapping up, you go ahead and put in whatever it is that you need for it. And my last tip is to take some pictures throughout the homeschool year. And at the end of the year, you can make either a yearbook, which I'm going to make a video about, that I'm going to link it here, or you can just put some of those pictures into the binder as well. This is what I did before I made my homeschooling yearbook. But those are great memories for you to have, and you can show that to your evaluator as well. So the tip is to, if you have an iPhone, I don't know how other phones do it, but what you want to do is create an album called Homeschool, or Homeschool Days, or something like that. And as you're taking pictures during your homeschool year, add them straight into your album. And then at the end of the year, you can go on a website like Snapfish or something like that, and you can create a whole homeschool yearbook. So those are my quick tips. I just wanted to share this really quick video and tell you guys that this is a very simple way to get your portfolio done at the end of the homeschool year without really doing anything at the end of the year. If you just start filling it in as the days go on from the very beginning, you will have yourself a really nice and complete portfolio by the end of your homeschool year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for the rest of my back to school series, and I will see you in the next video.